What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. Today, we are checking out the first ever comeback from the girl group Girlkind. They debuted at the beginning of this year with the song Fancy. Most recently, they released just a little bit of a fun mix, hip hop mix thing called Broccoli, which was pretty fun. I kind of enjoyed that one quite a lot. So we're going to be, of course, checking out their brand new song. Definitely, interested in seeing what they've done next, what they sound like with their second release and all that. Because I think their first release was like promising. We'll say that it was promising. So with all that being said, I'm going to do what I do, of course, in all of my videos here, and I'm going to listen to the song to give you guys my honest first impression, thoughts, and opinions on it, to let you guys know whether I like it or not. So if you're interested in hearing more stuff like that, as I cover other K-pop releases in the future, then subscribe to the channel, because of course there is plenty more where this video came from. So with all that being said, let's get this song started. Ooh, the music video is blue. Very, very blue. Damn. Are they just like stuck on a loop right now? Cause that was an interesting little progression. I think there was a little bit too much like repetition. But whatever. Wow, we're really like halfway through this song already. And I say that, and like honestly, like that's not really a good thing, because maybe it is. Maybe it is a good thing, but also maybe it's not. I don't know. Because like on one hand, it's like I haven't particularly like loved listening to this song, but at the other hand, like if I completely lost track of time while listening to it, then maybe that's a good thing too. I don't know. But that rap verse is probably the best part of the entire song so far. That's for sure. Also, that little vocal solo too. Solid stuff. And that's that. All right. I don't know if that was a good song or not. I don't think it really was. We'll say that. I mean, and I don't really want to just trash them, but through the first half of the song, they can't sing. They're just, the vocals just aren't there. And I mean, and I think I said that with Fancy. Like, it definitely, they feel like a group yeah, I was gonna say they just kind of course lack the whole talent and the polish and stuff like that that you kind of you get from a lot of the mainstream companies in K-pop. Of course the big four or whatever, plus a lot of other groups, companies underneath that, are putting out stuff that sounds a lot better than what Girlkind has done with both this song and Fancy. I don't think at the moment that having songs that are so focused on singing vocals like this song is really like their highest, is their strong point. Like I said, I don't think that most of the members can really sing that well. Like, they're not horrible, but at the same time, like, you can point to like a trillion other K-pop idols that could sing better. So that's something. It's not like, I was gonna say something to keep in mind. And like, I'm lecturing the company on like, hey, this is how you guys should, use the talents of your idols. Like, they know better than I do. So I don't really want to, make it sound like that. But at the same time, like the beginning of the song, like with all of the repetition of whatever, like it just kind of dragged on forever. It didn't seem like it was gonna end. And then, halfway through the song is when the song actually started to get better. Like that first rap verse was really good. Like, she's actually got some ability there with to put down a good rap verse, which is really good. And then the little vocal solo that came after that was also pretty good as well. Those were the only two parts of the song that I thought were super enjoyable, or I should say relatively enjoyable. And that's good. But you just gotta, of course, play to your strengths when it comes to releasing music. And I think that Fancy was a song that is much more, that takes advantage of this group's strengths much better than this song does, because this song is trying to like, I kind of, say do something with talents and skills that they don't really have, that they're not the strongest at just yet. So that's that. I like the fact that they've done something, that they've tried to do something different than what they did with Fancy. That's definitely something that I really, really appreciate. Doing something different, taking a risk, stepping out and doing something like this, even if it might not necessarily be the best fit for the talents of the group or just anything. Whether or not like I actually know what I'm talking about is up for debate, but the difference between Sorry and Fancy is something that I really enjoy, the fact that they did, and I'm definitely still very much interested in hearing what Girlkind can do, because of course, just like anybody else, if they just continue making music and they just continue learning by doing and improving their skills and just getting better, then they can be pretty decent. Like, I definitely have, I don't know if I would say high hopes, but the industry is super, super competitive, and to have a breakout isn't something to be counted on. But I think that they can actually just continue improving and getting better, bit by bit, with every single release that they put out, and making themselves a pretty decent career that they can then take on to do other things, elsewhere in like entertainment industry or doing something like that. So it's definitely something that's really cool. And I appreciate the fact that like the group hasn't disappeared after releasing one song. So that's also something that is definitely, really cool. It's not, I shouldn't say it's not very frequently, but it is, pretty frequent that, whether or not the group actually disbands, but is something that I don't really know. But there are lots of groups that I see that are from, small companies, like Girlkind is, or at least I should say groups like Girlkind, that they like we'll see one music video that gets released majorly, so that that gets visible, that has high visibility for international fans, and then after that you just kind of lose track of them because they fall off the face of the planet. They might be still active in Korea, this might not be, I don't specifically know, but we don't see any media, we don't see any music videos, who knows? So the fact that they're still out here doing things is something that is definitely super, super cool. So it's really all that I got. That's all I got to say. Like, it's not the best song in the world. It definitely isn't one that kind of stands up with any of the other releases this year. But that all being said, like, this definitely got some high points to it that are pretty enjoyable and pretty good, and I think that they can, you know, take and build on and use to their advantage in the future. Of course, there's things that need to be improved on, and you know, I'm interested to see how things go for this group. So that's all I got to say for this song in this music video. I want to know what you guys think. If you have any thoughts, let me know if you like this song. Let me know if you absolutely hated this song, you know, because we're trying to build a community here that is all about having some free and open discussion about our thoughts and opinions, no matter what they are. So if you want to join that community, click the subscribe button down below. And while you're down there, click on that bell icon to turn on notifications if you want to be notified whenever I upload another video. So with all that being said, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.